Operator, do you know which finger the corpus used to count their money? The index.
All right. Give me a minute. All right. Just gonna start a couple things up real quick, and then we'll be off to the races. All right. I think we're good to go. I chose a different encoder setting for the stream, so hopefully it'll stop yelling at me. Oh, and I clicked this too. All right. So the journey continues. And let me get my sock again. Is that? I feel it's perhaps a smidge dirty to use a sock, but you know what? It's whatever works when it comes to like mitigating the whole fucking vibration ordeal.
Tenno, I need you to get inside enemy data
All right,
vaults
that should work.
crucial intelligence data.
There are some things I just can't really mute regardless of what I do, but I at least got the keyboard situation figured out. All right. So today is day 3 of the road to 100,000 platinum.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. Alarms. Data destruction is imminent.
Worth noting that triggering, worth mentioning that triggering alarms does not matter because you still get the reward for hacking the spy vault, regardless of if you trip the alarms or not. As far as I think, if I'm aware, the only time it really matters is when you trip all 3 vaults, but
And they will start destroying the data.
this is low enough level that it doesn't matter. Like, what are the chances of me tripping all 3 vaults, right?
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
I hope my audio levels are okay.
Stay focused.
I'll
There's a heavy unit approaching.
check the VOD later, just to see if it's fine or whatever. Okay. There should be a Kubrow den over here. What? There's not a single Kubrow? Okay, there's one. Judge me all you want. It's a chance to get the bite mod.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
You know what's weird is whenever I speak into a microphone, it sounds strange. I almost feel like when I speak into a microphone, it makes me sound like freaking Patrick from Nano SpongeBob. I sound like Patrick Star speaking into a microphone, bro. I'm not exactly sure what that's about.
With no alarms. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
I've just noticed that before.
Another job well executed.
Harry, Master Key. I don't think any of these matter, but I'm gonna link them just in case. Wait. My inventory notepad suggests I have link redirection available. Like a link redirection copy. I don't know if that's true. Just give me a moment. Actually, never mind. it would take me forever to figure that out. I'm just gonna count it as not there.
Do you remember the old war, operator? Ordis seems to have misplaced those memories.
This doesn't say scavenge, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Whoops. Have a reflex coil. Pistol gambit. That's a pretty good one. That's gonna... Jewel agony. Wait, what? The price for Perry went up? Reflection. I'm gonna leave protect at 5. Heavy trauma. Okay. So I'm dropping the cost of my Vicious Frost by 1 platinum because that means it'll be tied for the lowest price on the market. Sorry, I just needed a moment to update my market costs. I guess I should do that before starting the stream next time. Bro think he playing Widowmaker from game Overwatch. Wow, that was fast. That was like really fast. It's like, I was like not even 2 minutes after I dropped. No, that was like not even 1 minute after I dropped the price. Well, alright. Sorry if this kills your ears. Oh, this is literally to do the last trade. Hell yeah. It's just Frost. See, I have like 13 more Vicious Frosts, but it's because of one of the rules, I can't actually use that. I can't actually sell those off. Anyway, we're up to 26 now, so that's a quarter of 100, and so we're 1/80th of the way to our first goal. Kind of concerning that it's taken us 3 days to reach that point, but no, nothing better to do other than just launch right back into the missions. So, without further ado, our journey through Earth continues. Oh, and I'm bringing Oxylus again. I believe I said in a previous stream, but actually, okay. So I haven't actually released the rules video yet about, like, the rules to what I'm making. You know, the rules to the challenge here. But one of the rules is that I'm not gonna restrict the warframes and weapons I can use.
If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Now that I think about it, the rules panel that I have, it never, you know, I never even wrote anything regarding the arsenal into it. So I could just use whatever the hell I want. So I'm using the Oxylus Sentinel because it can scan plants for you, and we're going to need plants later on. It'll be a long time from now, but rest assured, I'm bringing the Oxylus for a reason.
Stay focused.
Think of it as a future investment.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Yeah, they do like their scanner bots.
Alarms. Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry.
They do like their scanner bots.
The data is still intact.
Regardless. I don't think anybody here has seen a Kubrow in this mission so far. Dude, the Kubrows are scared of me. Understandably so, but you know, they're scared.
They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Okay, there's probably some over here. Oops. Interestingly, the Celestial Twin doesn't seem to care about the enemies. Yeah, the Kubrows. Yeah, he actually doesn't care about the Kubrows. That's interesting. See, even my own clone has more heart than me. That's simultaneously... I don't even know.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I'm just not gonna think about it and move on. Alright. So we have 4 duplicates of Parry now. We also got Scavenge. Let me just put that on market. And there's Lith Q2. I need to do good. I need to do better about updating my currently listed wares.
Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults and steal any intelligence files you find.
That's a jade leaf.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
Was that? Oh.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Watch it be another center drone.
Excellent work. A
So
clean
did I
stretch
call it or
of
did I
the
call it?
alarms. Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
Wait, I think our Kubra's here. Yep. Listen, guys, you gotta stop moving around. I'm trying to make this as painless as I can. Maybe I should just stick to the swords next time. Actually, no, a bullet to the head is a bit more merciful. At least then they don't really feel much of the pain.
If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Maybe.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Data
'Cause I mean,
extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
actually, yeah, a bullet to the head would be a lot more merciful than literally getting sliced in half. Like one, that would hurt a lot more. And, I mean, like, getting sliced in half versus a bullet to the head. Like, one, getting... Oh, Volcanic Edge. And I got Maul. Okay, that's pretty big. Stand by a minute while I update the market. That might be one of our first big hits. Well, maybe. I'll put Volcanic Edge up for 8 platinum, and then Maul's going for 7? Oh, dude. Okay, this is good. That's good. That's pretty good. I gotta say. Yeah. If both of those sell in this stream, that's gonna... We'll be sitting at like more than double the capital we had starting this stream. That's really good. But what was I talking about earlier? Alright, I think it was like a bullet to the head versus getting literally cut in half. Okay, you got a loyal companion drop.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Yeah, I think I'd prefer the
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now and they will start destroying the data.
Yeah, I think I'd prefer the bullet to the head, because then you don't really feel as much of the pain, you know?
You need to hurry. You got it. The data is still intact.
Like, you know, at least you would die quick. I don't know why I'm talking about this.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start.
Oh, that's
destroying
quick. Sure thing. Just a moment.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
Because I gotta finish out this mission.
Excellent work. A clean extraction.
I know people on the market have like, okay, maybe they have some patience. Either way, I'm just gonna book it. Oh man.
The target console is nearby. If
I
you
almost
trigger the
want to
alarms
use
now,
my
the
ciphers
enemy
here,
will
but
start destroying
I
data.
know I don't need to. Never mind.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Alright. Works for me, because I can just sit around and shoot Kubraus again. There's so many of them from this one.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
That was an eviscerator. Give me a moment. Let's see how an eviscerator handles. Oh. Wait. Okay, nothing noteworthy. All's selling off pretty quick. Alright. Dude, we're on a good day today, man. Alright, so let's get back to this. So what do these guys drop? Nothing noteworthy. Alright, back to it.
You are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information. For increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Extracted. won't even know it's gone.
Sure. No.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
I'm gonna have so many earth. I'm gonna have so many herbs from Earth by the time I'm done here.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
I just want to say, I'm very appreciative of just how quickly. Like, honestly, I wasn't sure these things would sell for as much as they do. So I'm grateful for that right now. Alright then.
Another job well executed.
A pack leader. I'll put it at 3.
Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information. The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Check how the roller ball goes as well. I wasn't even aware they could drop. I wasn't even aware they could spawn here, dude. Alright, I guess done. Oh, we got a streamline. Okay. That's good.
Moving. None of the scanners have detected you. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete. Data integrity verified. Retrieval was successful. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Can't help but feel like it's kind of pricey to do that. I just need my... Six. I only got 4 right now.
Operator, Orbis has determined the secrets to happiness. A combination of heightened dopamine levels and a terrible memory. You're welcome!
You know, the funny thing is I probably have way more than 6. You know what? I'm just gonna... I don't want to I don't want to freaking go cheap mode on this guy, so... How about this? We're gonna say we have -2 Lith D7 relics. So the next 2 Lith D7 relics I get, I'm not going to put them up for sale. Law of equivalent exchange. That still feels like a really freaking cheap move to do. I almost feel bad. I'm curious. I think this guy's a newbie. Nice. No extra charge. Listen, man. If he's new to the game, chances are he needs some stuff. So, I'm feeling a little generous.
mission is to break into enemy data vaults and steal
Alright.
any intelligence files.
Back into the mines, man. Oh, it's daytime now. Okay.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
I think it's 5817. Bro, I'm actually alive right now. It's true though. Shelter. I think we're looking for, I think redirection. Was it? Oh, loyal companion again.
Console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna dip out of this mission. I want this sale. I'm desperate for sales, man. I'm liking this. Messages. Nah, it's a Warframe market message. I don't do Warframe market messages. Let's see. Oh, right, this guy wanted... Volcanic edge. Oh, right. I think I put it up for 8. Yeah, okay, I did. Good. Oh, this has been a productive day. How close are we? We're 47 out of 2,000. So I think 200 divided by 54. So we're almost 2.5% of the way. Dude, let's go, bro. Looking good. We just gotta keep running. Worth remembering, we're still at -2 Lith D7 relics. I need to figure out how to get rid of this little system message, the one that's like, you know, it's like, please take a break. I just want to grind at the moment. I wonder if this guy realized my mastery rank.
Still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I think these ones have spawned their limit. I'm noticing there's like what appears to be some kind of spawn cap for Kubrow dens. Like you can only spawn a certain amount. I think it's like 10 to 12 or something like that. It seems like it, and they spawn in packs of like 2 or 3 with each time you hit the den. All things considered, you know, still pretty good. So, and after all, per the constraints of the challenge, it's not like I have anywhere better to do. It's not like I have anything better to do. We just gotta keep at the bite fishing.
They won't even know it's gone.
I just can't get the image out of my head. It's so funny. I know this is gonna make me sound like absolutely vile for this, but like just imagine like hopping on YouTube and opening up like you go onto your YouTube homepage and you see this, you know, a currently ongoing live stream from like this small creator you've never seen before. So you open their live stream just to see them playing Warframe, murdering a bunch of Kubrows with no context.
Clean extraction with no
That is crazy, bro.
We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
I just thought about that. That's so funny. And it's like funny and also weird. But rest assured, I've got a reason to be doing what I'm doing here. But I still have to record the whole video.
Excellent work, Lieutenant.
Oh wait, that was the wrong thing. Okay, his loyal companion. Well, good news. My OBS hasn't been complaining to me about my encoder or whatever.
Steal any intelligence files you find.
Elite. Okay, I turned my Warframe audio up. I want to see if it's... I'm gonna turn it back down. Just a bit. Like, I want it so that my voice can be heard over Warframe. And that hasn't exactly been the easiest thing for me to do, because I kind of don't really speak very loud.
On the lookout for increased security measures.
So,
The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands.
introverted life, be like. Woohoo, another Kubro egg that I'm not gonna use.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
Alright. Ooh, Link Vitality. That's probably gonna be a good sale, maybe. Well, okay, I don't know about good, but at least decent.
We're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I'm apologizing to the local wildlife of Earth. I don't know.
Target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Oop.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's
Alright, I
gone.
thought I was gonna sneeze. All I really know about that is that I think my sneezing has proven to be loud enough for my microphone to go into the red.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, The enemy will start destroying data. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what exactly is selling. You know, what exactly is moving on the market. You know, the Link mods, the 6060 mods, and Maul, those have been pretty good movers so far. I haven't seen anybody offering to, to buy, parry or pressure point, which is understandable. Those mods drop like candy. How about Link Vitality though? Market price is going for 5 plat. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright. Let's see how long it takes for this Link Vitality to sell. Remember, we're at 47 platinum now. That's nearly 3 times what we were at just an hour ago.
Tenno, I need
Like,
you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
like, all things considered, I think these spy missions are pretty lucrative. And I mean, I know it's not much. It's not much platinum in the grand scheme of things. But, for literally, like, the newbie area of Warframe, that's pretty lucrative.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Of course, I don't think most newbies are going to be, I don't think most newbies will be running through Earth 29 times to, I don't think most newbies will run through the Earth spy mission 29 times just to see how much plat they can make, but my point is that, if you were trying to make some platinum for yourself and you were like kind of stuck in the early game, there's definitely opportunity here. No question about it. Of course, goodness forbid we get the bite mod, right? That's gonna be the jackpot of all this. Everything else we've gotten so far is kinda gonna be, small fry compared to getting bite. And that's why I'm going after all these Kubros. It's full bite. It's I believe it's one of the best mods that you can equip on your companion. And it's also pretty rare, so naturally it goes for quite a good amount of platinum. And I don't doubt that, selling bite mods is going to be something that really moves. So
Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
oh, I was about to ask him what blueprint he was trying to get, but then I remembered he literally said what blueprint he was trying to get.
We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
I was about to hear about it and be like, so what blueprint are you trying to get? He literally told me why he was getting the relics. still can't shake the feeling that I might have ripped him off. I mean, people... I don't know if people buy with D7s. I don't know if people buy relics for 1 platinum per, you know. Then again, some people in trade chat... Oh. We're gonna be talking about the trade chat in the big 2026. I just know that, you know, some people in the trade chat, they'll sell various prime parts, and it's like, you know, I'm selling, you know, I'm like selling prime parts, and they'll offer, you know, different prices based on the overall ducat value of what you offer them. You know, I think it's like the... Heck, I think I've seen some cases where the low-end ducat value is literally like... And I mean like 15 ducats. So that's like a common part, you know. I think I've seen that where it literally, you know, you offer them a part worth 15 ducats and they just give you 1 platinum. So, you know, now that I think about it, I guess it's alright. I guess it's a fair trade. Besides, he's got the chance to get something a lot more valuable, which, you know. You know, with those ducat traders I've seen in trading chat, it's like you're offering them something that you've already gotten. So I don't know, I think it makes sense that the cost of the void relics is like equivalent to the lowest quality parts. Because if nothing else, you can expect to get the low quality parts from it, you know? With, you know, with that small chance to get the higher quality parts instead and turn a bigger profit. Man, look at me talking like I'm a corpus. Good work, Oxalis. Ugh, my mouth feels dry. Because of this frickin' ice cream sundae soda.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I will not be accepting questions about that. Well, I'm planning on going for a while longer today, so... Also checked how much space I have in my storage. Oh, I've got 600 gigs of space left. So really, I could just keep on going for a while longer if I wanted to. Which is nice, because I do feel like going a while longer. Oh, they saw me. Don't go red, don't go red. Okay, good. Alright, good. That saves us a potential exterminate objective.
Heads up. A green assault team is headed your way.
And if I'm, you know, I don't think an exterminate objective is exactly what we want in this mission. Because I believe you have to trip all 3 alarms for that to happen. And, you know, at that point you've already gotten to the spy vaults. So at that point it's just wasting time, you know. Time that could be better spent shooting Kubros. I still can't get that image out of my head. I need to check my I need to check something real quick.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
I'm not going to talk about it.
Data extracted. They
Just
won't even know
gonna
it's gone.
finish out this mission.
We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Fingers crossed.
Well executed.
No, nothing. Guess we got Master Key, but I haven't really seen anybody offer for that.
You are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information.
Rodents? No? This is really what my Warframe journey has come to. Doing so much more. I was fighting the fragmented one. I was, doing all kinds of things. Oh, Tranquil Cleave. That might actually be worth something.
Be on the lookout for increased security. Excellent work. A clean extraction.
Reconnection
without
successful?
alarms.
Oh, that's probably what it is. I don't think my system was very happy with me there. Sorry.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
They tricked me. Oh. Sneaky. Okay, well.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
Okay. Oh.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here. Another job well executed.
Equal cleave. Gotta see what that one gives. It's like 3 or 4 plat. Apparently, that's a 3 in 10,000 drop from butchers. So it might sell. I'm gonna put it on the market just to be sure. Yeah, that one might sell. Note word, note word might. I don't know if it will.
Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults and steal any intelligence files you find. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors. Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures.
Hello there.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
How's it going?
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Oh, I'm gonna get that down to the T one day.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Just give me enough runs at this mission. I've got to figure out how to, like, super optimize these spy vaults.
It's gone.
I've been running this mission too many times anyway. Oh. Sometimes I wonder if the Kubrows don't want to be found. You're gonna have to pardon me for this. It's just a necessary part of the process.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
I really should get that video released. Right. Context. So basically,
Excellent work.
this is kind of a self-imposed challenge. I'm trying to get to a total of 100,000 platinum in Warframe. But the cat, but I thought about it,
Stay focused.
and
There's a heavy unit approaching.
if I were just farming Void Cascade the whole time, one, that would be monotonous. Two, I would be bored out of my skull by the end of it. And three, I don't think it'd make for very good content. So basically the short version of what I'm doing is I'm just restricting myself to the first half of Earth for now. So that's like everything before Cetus. And I'm just trying to make a certain amount of platinum within that area. And then I'll move on to the next area, so that we can see what exactly drops from these areas and, how well it moves on the market. And I gotta say, early Earth has actually been a bit more lucrative than I imagined. Like, I figured there are things here that sell, but there are some things that I didn't expect that would sell, and yet they've sold anyway,
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Yeah, I've yet to post an official rules video for this challenge, but I'm working on it. I just have to, edit the video and give it a voiceover, and it'll be ready to go.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
Oh, right, there's one over here.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I think so far the best mover on the market in what we've been doing so far. I think the single best mover has been the 60/60 mods. Now, they don't sell for much, but they do seem to sell pretty fast. Really, I can't complain with the results. Besides, every platinum we make is one step closer to the ultimate goal.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying
I'm just
data.
kind of rambling a little,
You're still in the clear. No detection from
but
enemy sensors.
I think that's about the long and short of it. It's just gonna be a lot of spy missions, which is fine,
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Alright, what do we get this time? I'll stretch while I load into this mission.
Tenno, I need you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
Feels good. Ooh, wait, link fiber. I wonder how well that'll move. They're lying about the 15% drop rate for Lift D7. Yeah, speaking of Lift D7, I just, I had 4, but there was someone who, they DM'd me in Warframe, asking to buy some Lift D7 relics. I only had 4 tracked, but, you know, they wanted 6. I have more than 6. But, you know, technically I should have only sold them 4, but I decided to be nice and sold them 6. So, I'm kind of considering myself to be at -2 Lift D7 relics. Which doesn't really matter, that just means I'm not actually going to record either of the next 2 Lift D7s I drop. You know, I'm not going to put them on the market. I figure it's the fair trade. And, you know, the main reason why I'm doing the spy missions specifically is actually for the, it's for the rotation C reward. Because if you didn't know, like, I think I was mentioning it a little bit earlier, you know, it's got a 20% chance, there's a 20% chance on rotation C, which is when you clear all 3 spy vaults. And I just skipped B for that matter. But, yeah, you successfully clear all 3 spy vaults, and you can get, you have a 20% chance of getting 1 of 2 60/60 mods. So those are dual stat mods, so they have 60% of an elemental damage and 60% status chance. Those are, like, really good mods. But, you know, so far those have been the primary mover on the market. You know, I can rather reasonably sell them, and they'll bring in roughly 10 platinum per. And the really nice thing is that it's a 1 in 5 chance per spy mission, because I'm clearing all 3 vaults, no problem.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Well, I kind of went on a little bit of a tangent there, but the short version is I like rotation C. Because it has the, you know, of the spy mission rewards, it's got the highest potential platinum yield.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will
As a
start
matter of
destroying
fact, it
data.
might actually be the highest overall yield for early Earth missions.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
I wonder if that means Earth
We have
missions have
everything we came
large.
for. Get to extraction.
If I remember right, the drop chance for bite from the sabotage mission. I can't access that yet, by the way, according to the challenge. But I think that's like a really low drop chance anyway, so this would still be more,
Mission complete.
overall more valuable.
Tenno.
Yo, speak of which. Here we go. And we got one of each link mod. Vicious Frost is actually the more valuable one. So I'm really happy about that. But just give me a moment while I update my market. So I need to put the other link mods on. And Vicious Frost. Alright. All good. We're all set up. So, we're just gonna wait a bit and cross our fingers. Someone will buy them, it's just a matter of when.
Infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information.
Any more? You got 5 D7s laying around because you got the blueprint you needed first try. Oh wait, you're Lone Draw? Yo, what's up, man? I'm glad you got the part you needed. Now you can use those other 5 to just, you know, I don't know, you could crack them or sell them off to someone else. I would personally say it's worth cracking them just to see what's inside, you know. Because I was kind of monologuing earlier about how, you know, it might actually, about how I think it's probably overall more worthwhile to crack relics because of the potential value that the parts can have.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Oh. Oh, they saw me.
Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry.
Oh well.
You got it.
I already got one undetected, so it's not a big deal. I forget what's inside the lift D7 anyway. I assume the rare part is probably Daikyu Prime, which would be why it's, you know, D7. Because generally speaking, the first initial that the relics have, it corresponds to the rare part that's in the relic. Actually, let me check what's in here anyway. Lift D7. Oh hey, Daikyu part. Called it.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Watch yourself.
I was thinking of grinding for Sevagoth or Nautilus Prime, but they both need an Axie relic. Yeah.
Data extracted.
And you probably don't have the second dream cleared.
We have everything we came for. Get to
That means I couldn't taxi you to Lua if I wanted. Like the loot cave for Axie relics. Could theoretically go to Sedna though. Yeah. Give me more Kubros. Listen, with enough kills, we might get a bite mod, right? And that's going to be a huge mover if it does drop.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Bro, you might be right. I haven't seen a single D7 since I sold those to you. You're just glad you got the primes you wanted. Yeah. Can't use them yet because you're a goal to work towards. Oh, yeah, you're the prime parts. Yeah. Absolutely, dude. But it's worth it.
We're here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve
Especially Epitaph Prime. I don't know if you watch other creators, but I think creators generally agree that Epitaph Prime is one of the better status primers in the game right now. The short version is it's good at applying status effects.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures.
You're at the Venus spy mission for 2 hours? Oh, dang, man. I've been running this spy mission off and on for nearly the past 2 hours.
Excellent work. A clean
Yeah,
extraction with no alarms.
Venus, I think Venus is yeah, that would be a tier 1 spy mission. Did you get any of the 60/60 mods from that? You could sell duplicates of those, get a decent little starting capital in terms of plat. Oh, I didn't mean to break that one.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms
Obviously keep a copy or two for yourself, but
keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
yeah, if you were at it for 2 hours, then could have dropped to 60/60 or two. Hold one and have one for yourself. There we go. That's the spirit. Ooh.
If you trigger the alarms now,
Oh, I gotta finish this one fast.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Alright. So I think one link. Yeah, link redirection. Well, current evidence is suggesting that of the link mods, redirection is the best seller. With link vitality taking second place. I really gotta decorate my dojo, man. Alright. Link vitality. Wow, man. We're nearly 3%. That's good. That's good. Mark 1 is sold. Oh, my Warframe market status expires in 13 minutes. Well, guess I'll get back to it. Oh, wait, do I still have the vicious? Yeah, I do.
Tenno, I need you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
Okay, both ends are alive. That's good. That is good.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. You're nearing the console.
I wonder what opportunities await at Cetus once I make my way there, of course. The one thing I can really think of off the top of my head is probably the auger mods
With no alarms.
and fish parts to a lesser extent. Not very far into that mission, I could justify dropping out of it. Especially with a vicious frost sale on the line. Oh, right. Couple of things I got claimed from the Foundry too. think I already... I think I... Okay. Big day today, that was. Wait. I gotta check something. I knew it. He's got the Wukong skin. Nice. I like the Wukong skin. Well, I'm now at 69 platinum. Nice. That's, what, 3.5% of the way done? That is really good progress. I was at like... I wasn't even at 1% when I started off today. Wow. That's good.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here. Tenno, be on the lookout for increased...
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you trying to hack that console?
The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands.
The dude was trying to hack the console and I just outsped him. I am the superior hacker. Yeah, you can grind bounties on Cetus Raya. You can do that, yeah. And that is like a really lucrative platinum farming method.
Stay focused. There's a heavy
I'm just not doing that yet because I'm, you know, restricting myself a bit.
The alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
But now that I think about it, I might be able to get Aya from even tier 1 bounty. I'll check after this mission.
They won't even know it's gone.
But I've been recording footage for nearly 2 hours now, so yeah, I think like one or two more spy mission runs, and I think I'll be done with the recording. And then after that, I'll probably just do whatever I feel like on Warframe. Something that's not the road to 100,000 platinum.
The target console
It's pretty ambitious.
If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not actually certain about tier 1 either. But yeah, it's definitely doable. It's definitely possible from T2 and higher.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. Stay focused.
Yeah, I'll check.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Just gotta finish out this mission. Shoot a few more Kubrows. Because every Kubrow I shoot is a chance at the bite mod. That's why I'm doing this, by the way. It's not just violence for the sake of violence. There's like more than enough of this stuff regarding Kubrows to make a montage out of it.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
You know, I think you were right. Lift D7 relics don't exist. What are those? I've never heard of them. Anyway, I think that'll wrap up day 2 of the tier 1 Kubrow hater. So true. Alright. Recording done. Now that. Day 3. Bro, that is so much footage to go through. I guess not a lot of it is very noteworthy though, so. Alright. Coming back to my spiffy gear. I don't hate the Kubrows, it's just part of the process. Bounties, tier 1. No, there is no Aya drop there. That sucks. I think there would be. Oh. I gotta set that to invisible. And then I'm gonna change a couple of details on the stream real quick. Stand by. Actually, never mind. That's probably a bit of a clickbait at this point, but whatever. Alright. I think I got, I don't know, maybe another half hour in me. So screw it, let's just do something random. It'll be even better if I had a wheel set up. So when I say that, I just click, I don't know. I just pull out the wheel and I just spin it. Just where are we going today? That'd be great. But I do remember this. Surprising myself here. I remembered.
Hail Cetus, do not drink the kombucha. You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick your
I gotta
tongue
say, you know,
off of your mouth
we've made some good
following
progress today on the road. It's not much, but it's progress. I still gotta make the video explaining the rules of the whole challenge anyway. Right. I think I mentioned that earlier. Screw it, what's something we can do? I don't actually know. Tell you what, steel path incursions. Unless someone wants to do something and, you know, they want me to tag along. But I'm gonna hit up steel path incursions. Can't hurt to get some steel essence. So I'm gonna do that.
Accept your death, and you may yet avoid it.
Trust in your training.
The reactor is a complex
Oh, you already know I trust in
Start by
mine.
removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are
He says as he whiffs a shot at point blank range.
but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the
What?
added risk.
Are you tripping, or do people buy more relics recently? I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. I know people. I know the Aya market is rather consistently moving along, especially considering, you know, the prime resurgence rotations. But I don't know about void relics themselves. I'd like to hope the answer is yes, because that would help on the platinum challenge.
The reactor
But
is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again.
I don't know for sure. So
Coolant cell extracted.
oh, I should have stuck.
Cell reinserted.
Never
When the
mind.
reactor is restarted,
No, I wasn't gonna stick the coolant port.
destroy the
It's just the idea I'd gotten. Because something it would give more time for the acolyte to spawn, but never mind on that.
Beware, Tenno. This ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
I've seen a few people looking at buying them in trade chat. I mean, I don't know, maybe people do want relics these days.
A valuable lesson.
Here we go, 5 more steel essence. Oh, I haven't actually looked at trading chat much these days. Or recently. Because I guarantee you, half of the offers there are rip-offs. Just saying. Ooh, wait, what if I did a, Tell you what, I'm gonna just do a disruption mission here. Want to sell Magus Drive? This guy wanted to sell Magus Drive for 100 platinum.
Operator,
I'm gonna go under the assumption that that was at max rank. Because there is no way anybody would buy an unranked Magus Drive for 100 platinum, man. I'm just saying. That is goofy as hell, man. If you want to buy something, you go on the site. Yeah, Warframe Market is really good like that.
Also, the bleeders Alad sold the tech to will try to kill ya. Give that console the old bypass so we can get this thing started. This isn't your regular bolt job. Alad V sold the conduits with interference routines specifically designed for the tenor. Things might get a little weird. Conduit keys are carried by high-ranking muckety mucks. Knock them down. See what they've got. First key. Right. Find a matching conduit.
I just love the kunai.
That thing goes and you can kiss the conduit goodbye.
By the way, I'm not actually operating under the rules of the challenge right now. Just, you know, just so you guys know. Because if I were operating under the challenge, I wouldn't be in Lua right now. I'd still be on Earth. Killing Kubraus and hacking spy vaults. The journey it's only just begun, so we've got a while to go until we reach Lua.
Demo units looking to depart this mortal coil and take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit.
Oh. Ooh, that was a big hit. Not really sure how exactly the market flows in terms of raw void relics. You're low-key glad you tapped in on the start of the challenge. Hell yeah, man.
Right. They're back.
I'm glad too. You know, you got the part you wanted. You know, I got a little bit closer to the next milestone. Good win.
We've got as much as
So we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
But it is a bit tricky to do all this simply because of how long I've been playing this game to begin with, and just now I'm just suddenly turning around and deciding, you know what? I'm gonna make myself some platinum. So yeah, that part has been a bit tricky to work around. But you know, aside from that, I'm actually really enjoying it. I think the next part I was planning on going to, at least at the first milestone, was going to be you know, Cetus, the Plains of Eidolon, Kome, and these 3 nodes. I'm not considering these 2 nodes until after I've unlocked Arcwing missions, which is going to come at a later point.
If lost upon the plains outside Cetus, you may derive sustenance from mineral-dense termite droppings, which the Ostron...
Maybe it's a little bit of a sequence break, but I'm going to look into what I can get here. Actually, nah, never mind. I'm just going to get this Sama Cord. It wants to do a little bit of shrine defense. Shows even beginners can make some platinum. Exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying. And that was the whole reason I chose to stick with Early Earth exclusively. You know, because the Origin system is full of opportunity. There's definitely a lot of beginners now at the Android port. That is actually a really good point. That's a really good point. Yeah. I agree. I didn't even think about that, to be honest. But that is an insanely good point.
Our celebration of Kome! It angers the demons in the water!
Hurry inside, child. Doga. The terror will cut through the infested and deliver our offerings to Kome. Always. The vision begins the same. Come, here they come. Swiftly now, present the offering to the shrine, so this dark fate may be averted.
Behold!
The fearsome Ostron counterattack. Gift basket! Oh, I fucking love that line.
You must drive back the infested from our homes, so we can prepare offerings once more. Clearly we can have these more.
But where? Well, got them both. Healing return. Healing return. That might sell for a little bit. Yep, I caught that one in time.
The will of the infestation is strong. Defeat the Oni to prove ours is stronger.
The Oni will crush your fruit baskets and your putrid organs. Gorge on the delicious jam!
I really do like how they added a new beginner-friendly Warframe. That's Kome, by the way.
The new thread is almost
Yeah, that's what happens when you play Wukong.
I give thanks to the Unum that she brought you to our shores.
That's my favorite part of Wukong. Is just you're doing something, you turn around, there's something right behind you, and then suddenly it's dead because the Celestial Twin sneezed on it. Okay, let me check the Warframe market again. Healing Return. Ooh, Healing Return actually sells for a decent bit. Drop sources. Okay. Is Burst on Prime any good? Oh, dude, it's actually really good. So the thing is, the thing about some of these guns is that you're gonna have them, and they're gonna, they're gonna be like, Burst on Prime is just kind of a basic burst fire rifle at first. It's good, you know, but it might fall off. But I'm just gonna tell you this right now, and this is a really good question to ask. Hang on to it, because even if it falls off, which it likely could, there is an upgrade that you can get for it eventually that turns it back into an insanely strong gun. Incarnon forms are just, they're busted, man. I'm just saying. So yeah, even if Burst on Prime falls off for you, I would recommend holding on to it because eventually you can get its Incarnon upgrade. And that is going to be an enormous damage boost. You're aiming for the Incarnon? Oh yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't even say there's a bad Incarnon weapon. They're all good. Plus, you like the burst fire. Oh yeah, I can get behind that. I personally liked the burst on enough that I went out of my way to get a Riven for it. And I got this absolute beast. That might, you know, I think the only thing it might be missing, and even then that's might be, is multi-shot. But it's still plenty good. It must have cost an arm and a leg if I bought it. Okay, so the thing is, I didn't buy that Riven. Hold on, just give me a moment, because you can buy a Riven and then you can re-roll it. So I think if I bought the Riven, it was a bit of a worse roll. Which means its overall value would have been a lot lower. But because it, because it got this roll, it would probably sell for more now. Just had to mute my microphone for a moment because I just let out a freaking monstrous sneeze. Ugh. I felt that one in my deep lung. I'm not even sure what that means. I just kind of said that in the moment. Yeah, this is how my burst on shoots. This ain't even the Incarnon. That's actually terrifying, the fact that it's not even the Incarnon form and it's already shredding steel path. Oh, this is evil. I forgot about the rerolls. Oh yeah, the rerolls literally change it all. Good rolls do go for mad prices. But I held on to this Riven simply because, well, I like my burst on, so you know. I also got myself a Riven for the kunai. It was also a pretty bad roll at first. But then I re-rolled it. You'll probably notice that trend with me that, you know, I prefer to get the worst rolls because they're cheaper. Oh, and by the way, can I just say I freaking love my kunai? These things are so cool, I renamed them using some platinum to Kunai Prime. There is no Kunai Prime, by the way. But I sure wish there were. I'm not actually sure what else to do right now. And as a result, I found myself just kind of lazing around in the simulacrum, just slapping things. Tell you what, I gotta partake in the actual endgame content of Warframe again. You'll never believe. You will actually never believe. You know, it's like the most difficult content in the game. Boy, I never saved my old Octavia appearance. Oh. Well, that sucks. Octavia Prime looks cooler anyway. How long has it even been since I used Octavia, dude? I swear it's been... There's no way it hasn't been at least a year since I used Octavia. Should I break that streak? I feel like I should break the streak. Ooh, I do like that collar.
Otis finds it odd that humans only get a few years to live, yet spend most of that time
Doing everything wrong.
Now that I think about it,
how
did I
to
ever
live.
actually do blue and gold on a Warframe? Low key, what's the end game? Okay, so the community joke is that Fashion Frame is the end game, but there is actual end game content, which is the Archimedes, I believe it's called. That goes a bit into spoiler territory, though.
Operator?
But the short version is that it's like super difficult stuff. No, but I was just saying that I went into my arsenal and just started decorating a Warframe because of the Fashion Frame joke. What? How do I have two of these? Where do they? What? Wait, yo, how do I have two of those? What? When did I get two of those? That's what I'm curious about. How did I get two of this, and when did I get two of this? The Cumulus sign, Donna. I only had one set of I only had one set of this before, but I don't worry about it. They're just undergoing mitosis. It's not a big deal. It's just mitosis. It's so true. The mitosis is crazy. Okay, but for real, I can get behind this blue and gold Octavia. Now, the question is, do I do this or this? Uh, I'm actually not sure. Screw it, why not waveform instead? Not my armor just casually undergoing mitosis. That actually meshes pretty well. Let me put them both on to see how it looks. Yeah, that goes pretty well with the legs. It even looks pretty good from behind. I'm gonna keep that. Inspired by the design of the iconic Tenno weapon. Not Latron casually being the most... Latron casually being so broken that it actually has a full cosmetic armor set named after it. That is crazy. No, but those leg plates look so good. Dude, I was so focused on like the upper torso, and then I looked back down to the legs, and I was like, is that just Octavia's leg? I didn't, like, I forgot for a moment that I actually put on leg plates. They just fit so nicely. I have to keep it that way. And then, as for arm plates, I don't think there's really anything I can put here that doesn't look weird. Actually, I guess Umbro doesn't look too bad. Screw it, I'm gonna go with Umbra armor. Copy main colors. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Then Lodestar. What's going on there? Alright then. This Sayandana sticks out so far. Tell you what, I could go for a Winter Cress. That's a pretty good looking one. Okay, not anymore. That was sudden. Nah, screw it. Covenant. Now that's what I'd call an Octavia look. Blue and gold Octavia. That's nice. Anyway, that cape is fire. Which one? Covenant? Dude, I agree. I freaking love the Covenant Sayandana. It's just so nice. I don't think I actually ever thought of a blue and gold color scheme before. Really nice. It looks good on Octavia. I'd say it all looks good, actually. Well, anyway. I'll probably be back on tomorrow to continue the journey to 100,000 platinum. We've made a total of 69 platinum so far. That's pretty freaking good. I mean, we're averaging 23 platinum a day so far. So I'm looking forward to continuing the journey. Well, I think that's probably about it for me, though. Like I said, I think I'll be back on tomorrow to keep on going at it, but I think that's all for now. So, thanks for watching. If you're looking forward to seeing more of the journey, yeah. You gonna check the stream tomorrow if you're awake? Sounds good, man. Anyway, until next time, Tenno.